Interstate RVer Show with your host, Interstate RVer. Alright folks, Interstate RVer here. Woo! Man, it is another hot and sweltering day. Well, it was. It's night now. I just got out of the shower with a nice cool shower. I'm refreshed. I tell you what, it's so hot today that my I had the rig where the sun was on the refrigerator. I didn't think anything about it because it was just on that side. The refrigerator couldn't keep up in the heat. It defrosted, kinda, and threw away a little package of bologna in there. That's all right, because it was garlic bologna. Had the whole place smell like garlic anyway, so I was glad to get rid of it. The big and I got the air conditioner around here, so I'll try and speak up that way in case there's no audio problems. The big subject for today, or well, I don't know if it's a big subject, but it's one of the subjects. I went on the internet this week and I checked things out about the Google Plus circles, and after I actually got to understanding them, I sounded pretty doggone stupid. Well, I was stupid. I didn't know what the hell I was talking. Oh, almost cussed. I didn't know what I was talking about. So I thought, people had to put you in your circle to be put in their circle, or following, as they call it. And because I'm new to Google Plus and YouTube and all that, and I'm not even on Facebook. Never seen Facebook. I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I guess I don't know. People on there talk. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm not on there, and I'm having trouble enough with the YouTube. But then the Google Plus was hooked up to it, linked together or whatever like that. And I thought, hey, man, I'll mess around with this, And then I had two things I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it's like I have found out that I could just go randomly and just put people in my circle anywhere I want to. Just put them over here and over here and over here. But I don't want to do that. That's not polite. I mean, I want to put people in my circle that watch the show and that like the show and like me. I would hope, But I mean, you could. I don't have to be in your circle, obviously. You know more about it than I do. I mean, you could just send me a notification, say, let me be in your circle, or just plus one me, and I'll put you in my circle if you plus one me, and that'll be that. And I guess I don't have a Google Plus page. I guess I have a Google Plus profile page. I think Google Plus pages are like for businesses and stuff like that. But that's what I found out today. So I'll learn more and more, and I'll get to know more and more about it, in the future. And getting in the circle, I always joke about, and the benefits. Well, I guess there should be some benefits. So what I thought I would do is, I thought the people that was in the circle, because when I do these shows, I do them 2 or 3 days in advance, because I want them there on Thursday, right on time. And I'm a real stickler for that. I want it on time, and the quality counts, but it doesn't count if it's not there on time. But because you never know what could happen. It may go, may be at a truck stop and the internet's down, or the Wi-Fi's down. Maybe there's not another one for another 50 miles, and I'm like, oh, now what am I gonna do now? But yeah, like that, stuff like that, and then may have problems editing or something like that. So what I would do is, while I'm uploading them to YouTube, there's a little thing on there, when you put them in private, you can send them to, to people in your circle, or whoever's following you or whatever like that. And I could do that, and I could upload the videos. And upload, never be seen, never be, let me try that again, take two. I could upload them, and we could have never before seen footage. Yeah, of course, if it's the new episode, it's never been seen. But you would get it first, and that would be a pretty good little benefit. That's pretty much standard, new show every Thursday, and then you would get it whatever day it was it went up, maybe Wednesday at the latest, if it went up Wednesday night or or something like that. But you would get it beforehand. You'd get it first. And then I thought about taking. This would take a long time to edit, but I thought about taking all the camper quizzes and putting a medley together, and then all the Joko Todays, and putting a medley together on that, and uploading them and having them as a private deal where, you know, people in the circle or people following me or whatever can do it, because this is episode number 10. 10! We made it this far. Now that would be neat, you know, to have, and whatever little other surprises I can come up with or something like that, you know, to give some type of benefit. But definitely, the minimum, by all means, would be the early upload, you know, because, like I said, I usually make it public Thursday morning, and but I try to upload it like a couple of days prior, you know, once I get the editing and everything done, hopefully. So you would get it first. You would be the first to see it. All right. That brings me to another important thing. You know, as far as here on the Interstate RVer show, I have nothing here to sell you. I mean, I do this because I enjoy making people laugh. You know, I mean, yeah, I want to be popular with it. I want to have a popular show because I like it, because I think I'm a funny guy and I think I got a good show. And I want, you know, thousands and thousands of subscribers on my YouTube page, and I want thousands and thousands of followers on my Google Plus page, or whatever it is, profile or whatever like that. And you know, I'm not going to be. And I'm not saying it's to anybody that does it. Because I don't know that much yet. But, you know, I don't want to be what they call an e-beggar or something like that. I'm not here to ask for money or anything like that. I just want to do the show and make people laugh. You know, if I ever did anything, you know, to where there was, you know, like I did it for a living, you know, I mean, the only difference would be is I'd be getting paid for it, because this is my living. This is where I live. This is what I do. And you know, and I, you know, what I would like to do is, if anything, I would like to sign autographs. I'd like to go from campground to campground, or from truck stop to truck stop, or wherever. Probably can't do it at Walmart. Can't go from Walmart to Walmart. I spend the night there, I didn't go to the truck stop. You know, and if I was to, you know, sign autographed pictures, you know, because I'm a publicity hound. I like that stuff. And you know, that's the way I've always been. I've always been that way. I've always been wanted to be the center of attention. And if I ever did it on a deal like that, I would try to solicit the truck stops, you know, and, you know, get them and say, you know, hey, I'll be your representative, you know. Let's wrap the RV, you know, like they wrap those, you know, they put those graphics on them, you know, put the Interstate RVer show or their logo or whatever like that, and just go from place to place and do it and have them sponsor me, and things like that. And, you know, that would be neat, just anything to keep me doing it, you know. I mean, you know, I don't want to make millions of dollars, I mean, but it would be neat to, like, if one of the truck stops gave me, like, as much gas as I wanted to drive, I mean, yeah, I'd drive to all of them. That'd be even better, you know. And you know, and you know, I pretty much eat on $3 a day, $3-4 a day. So you know, I mean, you know, maybe they'd give me $5 a day. I don't know, but you know, it's just what I like doing. I do the show because I want to make people laugh. But my deal is, I want the popularity. You know, I want to be popular. I want a lot of people. I want to go into a place and people say, hey, that's Interstate RVer, you know, and stuff like that, you know, and you know, and sign autographs, stuff like that. And I always liked doing stuff like that. I used to do a lot of public events for different things. I was in a lot of organizations, and somehow I managed to put, you know, I managed to always get my face in the paper or something like that. I always made sure of that, you know. I mean, it was always, you know, the charity was there. The charity came first, but I always made sure I was a close second. And so that's that, because I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed being in the paper or on the radio, or on the TV or whatever, any place I could get on, you know. And that was the way it was, you know. Matter of fact, there was something going on that was news or something, I'd always try to get in front of the camera just so I could be on TV on the news, you know. So I guess I always wanted to be on TV, and this really is a good start to do it. And you know, that's what it's all about. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. I would like to get around, and it would be neat to get around and from campground to campground and be a spokesman or a representative or something like that. Kind of like the McDonald's clown, pretty much just like the McDonald's clown, and except he probably dresses better. But yeah, that would be really what I would like to do. That's what I would enjoy doing. I mean, I'm not all about the. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even want a new RV. The new RVs are nice. I'm not saying they're not, but I don't like I said, I don't like slide outs, and you don't see them anymore without one. But I'm happy with what I got. I mean, I bought this because I liked it. So I didn't buy it and say, oh man, I don't like it, you know. I mean, I had a choice. I mean, I went out and bought it, and I'm happy with my choice. And that's that. So you know, it's a good rig, and it's I like it, and I like doing my shows out of it. And as soon as I get a little camera, we'll be able to look at it and everything. I mean, it's like, you know, it's nice. I mean, it's you know, it's not like super custom. I mean, I'm not into like that custom stuff. You know, to me, you know, I could spend money. I'd rather put it in the gas tank or something like that, or maybe go out and eat a you know, big tasty sandwich somewhere. You know, or maybe, you know, splurge and go. Well, I'll tell you what I like to do. I like to go eat some ribs, buddy. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Barbecue ribs and the rolls and the pork and beans and the big steak fries. When I go into when I go into a rib joint, I don't get to, because, you know, I want to keep in my budget. I don't want to live beyond my means, but it's about time. I'm due for a good rib plate. And when I used to go out and eat ribs, I mean, you know. None of my friends would go with me, because I mean, it was just, buddy, when I got to those ribs, I mean, I looked like a lion eating a gazelle. I mean, they were embarrassed. It was just, you know, it was like there wasn't enough ribs in the world, man. I mean, it was like, you know, I mean, I was eating ribs like corn on the cob. And oh yeah, that's good too with ribs. And man, it's just rib. I mean, everything. The gristle, man, I eat that too. I eat the plate, man. You know, watch out. But yeah, it got me talking about it now. It's time. I think the next time I you know, get some extra money ahead, I think I'll be having to hit that rib house and you know, hit a. Well, I'm out of town. I'm not, you know, where I live, so I get all the new ones. I hope they're good. You know, there's one across from this one truck stop I stay at all the time. I might go check him out, you know. And yeah, boy, I tell you what, good old ribs, man. Not pork ribs, not beef ribs. What was I thinking? And I mean, you gotta have pork ribs, man. I tell you, I don't know about beef ribs. I don't think I've ever had them, but man, you gotta have that pork. And the pork ribs, man, it got me thinking about it now. I can't get it off my mind now. But yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So you know, I never really think about making a living, you know, doing the Interstate RVer show. I mean, I just want to be, and that's just the way a lot of you know, guys are. They just that do little performances. It's all about the show, you know, and that's all they care to do. I've met a lot of professional celebrities in my life, a lot of professional musicians, a lot of professional football players, and you know, because I lived in Las Vegas for quite a while, and it was nothing to run into. You know, there was a friend of mine that was a former Dallas Cowboy, and He was just all about. He didn't care about nothing. I mean, he made money, but he was just all about playing football. It didn't matter to him. He just goes, man. He goes, I just put the checks. He goes, I just put them to the side. He goes, I ain't care. He goes, I give him my check. He goes, all right, good. You know, he just go out there, start banging people around. He was just all about the game. He didn't care. And you know, I mean, like I said, he made money off of it, but it was just all about the game. But yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to be around people, and that's like I said. Now, of course, if anybody ever wants, you know, I want some Interstate RVer souvenirs. Well, you know, I can come up with something, I guess. I don't know, maybe a keychain or a key lanyard or something, or I don't know, something. I mean, if somebody actually had to have something, but yeah, I'd like to do little shows where I go around and sign things. I just want to promote the show, and it's good. Maybe it'll get good enough. Well, hopefully it'll get good enough, and I can be on like one of the networks, maybe PBS or something. That'd be pretty good. I'm just rambling on now. I mean, it's been a rough day, and you know. All right, I was at a truck stop in another town, and I was well, actually I was across the street. There was a hotel across the street, and they got a big empty parking lot. It's not even a parking lot. It's a dirt swamp, you know. So it was kind of dried out because it's been hot. So, you know, every night, you know, when the truck stop fills up, a lot of truckers and stuff go over there and park over there. And I parked over there because I was getting the Wi-Fi reception over there was pretty good. And I stayed over there the other night. Well, not the other night. One time back about a month ago or something. And didn't notice anything, you know, bad about it. I mean, didn't have any problems. And this is the first time there's ever been a confrontation. This is kind of funny. I'm sitting there. And I felt bad. I should call the guy, but you know. But I was sitting there, and I was getting ready to take a shower, you know, and I get a tap on the window, you know, and that's, you don't tap on a guy's, you don't tap on the window of a guy's motorhome when you know, especially when the blinds are closed. So I open it up, and there's this guy sitting here with this pad, you know, and he goes, he says, it'll be $10 to stay here for the night, and or you can get a room for $20. And, you know, I told him, I said, I'm not going to stay tonight. You know, I'm not going to pay $10. What the hell? What's wrong with him? Almost cussed. You know, what's wrong with this guy? So, you know, being the jokey guy I am, I thought, well, you know, I'm going to have some fun with this guy. So, you know, I get over there and I start getting into it, you know, and I was like, hey, I said, wait a minute here. What are you trying to pull? How do I know that you're not just some guy trying to collect $10? You know, he's like, well, that's my boss. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, I want to see your boss. I said, how do I know you guys aren't just some guys trying to mess me around? You know, and he's like, well, my boss isn't here right now. I'm like, he's not here? I said, you don't have any ID. The boss isn't here. I said, buddy, I said, you got to put the shovel down. You're just digging a deeper hole all the time. So then the guy, he starts going off. He really starts cussing me. So I'm laughing. He's cussing me. I'm laughing. I'm laughing harder. He's getting madder and cussing harder. And yeah, the opportunity was open. And then I'm just telling him, he goes. Right now, my brother calls me a bunch of names. He goes, I'm calling the cops. I was like, oh, quick. Yeah, I said, you see the engine's running? I said, I'm getting out of here. I'm taking my time. Let me put my seatbelt on. And he goes, get out of here now. I'm calling the cops. And I was like, you're going to get an ulcer. Be quiet. And he's like, I don't care if I get an ulcer. All I want is you out of here. And I'm like, you talk too much. So I thought, well, you know, all right, good deal, Interstate. Now you got to go to the next town. So I had to waste money and drive 20 miles to the next town, and I felt really bad about the guy, you know. But then I thought, well, I ought to call the hotel back up. I don't really remember the name of it. I guess I can remember it. and then call him back up and say, hey man, I'm sorry I didn't give you the $10. Say, but you know, then start right back in and get him all worked up again. That was pretty. But you know, the thing about it is, I mean, to be serious about the deal, I think the guy was trying to get $20 because when I was there about a month ago, I seen this guy. I thought he was a truck driver, you know, and he was going around all the trucks. Well, then when like 3 or 4 trucks got in there, went from like 3 trucks to about 8 or 9 trucks, he scurried back into the hotel because that hotel there, it's a weekly hotel, you could live in it. And I guess he lived there. Well, I seen him coming again. I thought it was. I said, "What is that? Oh, that truck driver again." I think that guy was sitting there collecting $10 off everybody. Well, yeah, the heck with him. All right, so I felt bad that I had to have some fun with him because I thought he was trying to rip me off, and the guy, I didn't expect to get that mad. The guy was going crazy. I thought, man, he's gonna start hitting the side of the RV with a stick or something. But that was funny. You gonna call the police? Yeah, you know, that'd have been good. Call the police. That way I can say, yeah, this guy's collecting $10 from everybody. All he does is, you know, well, not enough of that. All right. Well, I think it's. I said as we approach 21 seconds, boy, I've really just talked about everything, crazy, all kind of crazy stuff. I told you last week I heard a couple of jokes from a couple of truck drivers, so we're gonna do one of those if I can get through it without messing it up. Because well, if I do, I'll keep doing it. All right, so it's time for Joko today. Let's get to it. Joko the day. All right. See, there's this sheriff, and he sets up a roadblock one night trying to catch drunk drivers. So the sheriff sits there, and this one guy pulls up to the roadblock. So the sheriff, you know, gets his book out and goes there to check things out. And as soon as he gets up there, he smells liquor on the guy's breath. Bad. I mean, just liquor it smells like liquor all over the place. So the sheriff goes, have you been drinking tonight? And the guy goes, yeah, I have. He goes, but I've been at a fundraiser all night. He goes, I'm a juggler. He goes, and I was raising money for the orphanage. He goes, all right, well, hold on right here. So the sheriff goes back to the car, you know, checking the guy's license out and stuff. And he thought, well, you know, if this guy was raising money for the orphanage, it's probably not a bad guy. He's probably a pretty good guy. He goes, I'll just go and I'll check it out, and if it turns out to be legitimate, I'll let him go. So he goes back up to the car and tells the guy, he goes, I'll tell you what. He goes, since you were raising money for the orphanage, he said, if you can prove to me that you're a juggler, a juggler, he goes, if you can prove to me that you're a juggler, he goes, I'll let you go. And so the guy goes, well, that's no problem. He goes, I can do it right now. So the guy goes in his trunk. He gets out 5 road flares, lights them, starts juggling, you know. And sheriff's sitting there watching him. Man, this guy really is good, you know. Well, about that time, this other guy rolls up, and he's looking through the windshield. And he sees what's going on. He sees this guy juggling the flares, and the sheriff's sitting there with his book and all that. So the guy that just pulled up in the car, he turns his car off, gets up out of the car, walks over to the sheriff's car and starts getting in the back seat. And the sheriff goes, hey, what are you doing getting in my car? And that guy goes, Sheriff, he goes, you might as well arrest me now. He goes, because I'm way too drunk to pass that juggling test. I thought that was pretty funny. It really cracked me up. He was too drunk to pass that juggling test. Yeah, all right. All right. It's been a zany day. Kind of laid back a little bit. It's kind of relaxed here. Just relax, talking about stuff like that. I like these late night shows. Just do them and then go right to bed. Now don't forget, we got a new show every Thursday on time. Go to the Interstate RVer YouTube page and subscribe to me. I'd like to have a subscriber. Is anybody out there? Is anybody listening? Are they watching me? There must be, because the numbers keep showing up. And then go to my Google Plus profile page and follow me. Follow me on Google Plus and subscribe to me on YouTube. Make me popular so I get out there and start signing those autographs. And I would really like doing that. And so I'll see you next week. Take care. I'll see you next week, toughies. And remember, you're A-OK doing it the interstate way. And what is the interstate way? The interstate way is getting down to that Google Plus page and that YouTube page and subscribing and following. Well, that's what I want you to do. So, all right. So you got your mission. Your orders are out. Go to the YouTube page, go to the Google Plus page, subscribe and follow. Interstate RVer. See you next week, folks. Take care.